Hello, 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 and welcome to Three Amigos Ink and Splatter, The Lonely Soul in the Darkness, Volume 1, Issue 1, Artist in the Spotlight. I'm your host, Marie Moldovan, and this evening, for you it might be day or any time between, but at this moment in time, I'm going to feature Bronson Ware. Bronson Ware is a contributor to the Three Amigos Ink and Splatter anthology. Three Amigos Ink and Splatter, Lonely Soul in the Darkness, Volume 1, Issue 1. The anthology is the masterpiece of a poetry group titled Three Amigos Ink and Splatter. If you haven't checked this out, do. We can be found on Facebook. You can also get a copy of the anthology on Amazon. It comes in both color and grayscale. Of course, the grayscale is a little bit cheaper than the color copy, but the color copy is a masterpiece, and the vibrant colors throughout the entire anthology are worth the few extra dollars by buying the color copy. Now, a little bit about Bronson. Bronson is a spiritual master, energy coder, poet, and awakened being from Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada. And he's got an amazing mind. So if you haven't checked him out, please do. You can find him on Facebook. He spends a lot of time sharing meditations, artwork, codes that he breaks daily, spiritual messages that he receives, and wonderful pieces of poetry. I do specifically like his art and his poetry. The piece that Bronson submitted a few pieces to the anthology Three Amigos Ink and Splatter, Lonely Soul in the Darkness, Volume 1, Issue 1. I know, that's a mouthful, isn't it? A mouthful! But hey, I guess the mastermind behind the title, me, thought I like to say long sentences. But anyways, Bronson contributed a couple of pieces to the anthology, and I'm going to read the piece, The Soup Ices. The artwork, if you are tuning into this broadcast visually, is by Bronson. Please don't mind my dogs in the background. They seem to be talkative right now, probably a bird or something. So, the piece is titled The Soup Ices. Mirror, mirror, watch them fall, as I stare at ourselves in the hall. We ask who is the fairest of them all, head to sky standing tall. Mind is silence answering your call, watching Humpty fall off the wall. For that is the reason I came to this ball, breaking the chain to enslave by Cain, cleansing all mama's pain, recharging purity in the vein, not caring if you think I am humble. I am a blue bee bumble. I share all because I care. 1 in 7 isn't that rare. Raising some hair because of our pair. Speaking up all is the dare. And the only way to make it fair, a sure way to flow up the stair. 1 billion lights twinkle in the nights. Vibrations are reaching all-time heights. Love wins the goddamn fights. Saying farewell to all who frights. Puff returning you back to lights. Good night. Good nights ahead as I lay ourselves to bed, sending love and healing to all the hearts that bled, and flowers of red. That's a delightful piece by Bronson. There's quite a few layers in it, and normally I would probably break it down and give my opinion of what I think it is about. But I think this one is a piece that I would let leave your imagination wander and discover. I am a blue bumblebee. I mean, lines like that. All mama's pain, recharging purity in the vein. Um, this piece definitely paints quite a number of vivid pictures. Has underlying messages, and of course, words like Cain and so on would bring up imagery for any reader and lead them down a road. And depending where you are at this moment in time, might send you leaping through a number of rabbit holes. So I'll just leave this one for the imagination and let you, the reader, the listener, dissect. I want to thank Bronson for submitting to the anthology Three Amigos Ink and Splatter, The Lonely Soul in the Darkness, Volume 1, Issue 1. Like I said, I truly appreciate Bronson's artwork and his writing. He is a brilliant artist, a brilliant mind, I would say. I feel that many artists are brilliant masters of the masters in their own way. I feel that artists have the capacity to bring the subconscious a to a platform in which it could be viewed, and have a way of representing the conscious subconscious mind in a creative way, a masterful way that I mean, oftentimes we want to avoid certain scenarios and situations, but when we are presented with that information, um, we see it right there, and we see it in a way that is non-confrontational, and sometimes is confrontational because it has the capacity to arouse emotions, therefore set us on the path of healing or discovery, or which have you, that we at that moment in time require of us. I mean, I don't believe in coincidences, so if you're here listening to me, then this poem, specifically by Bronson, The Soup Isis, was meant for you to trigger some form of emotion, to trigger something specifically for you today. Once again, the book Three Amigos Ink and Splatter, The Lonely Soul in the Darkness, Volume 1, Issue 1, is available on Amazon, and you can get it in both color and grayscale. I hope you enjoyed this piece by Bronson and this broadcast, podcast, whatever you want to call it, whatever this is. And I hope you have a wonderful day, night, whatever time it is for you. Could be somewhere in between the day and the night. I hope it is wonderful and blessed. Thank you. Bye bye.